40 seconds and counting. Astronauts report it feels good. T-minus 25 seconds. 20 seconds and counting. T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running.
Off the limb. It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Columbia, this is Houston, AOS, over.
Houston, Columbia on the high gate, over.
Roger, the EVA is progressing beautifully. They're setting up the flag now. I guess you're about the only person around that doesn't have TV coverage of the scene.
That's all right, I don't mind a bit.
They've got the flag up now, and you can see the stars and stripes on the limousine.
Are you getting a TV picture now, Houston?
Neil, yes, we are getting a TV picture. You're in our field of view now.
I'd like to evaluate the various paces that a person can traveling on the surface. You do have to be rather careful to keep track of where your center of mass is. Sometimes it takes about 2 or 3 paces to make sure that you've got your feet underneath you.
What up, kids? We're here. We're in the background. We're getting ready. It's 5 minutes till the top of the hour. We might be just a couple minutes late, but you know how it works now. When I hit that timer on, that's the official countdown. So that whenever that pops up, it's only 5 minutes long, and that means we are ready to roll. We're getting the last bit of people lined up. We're getting everything squared away. Those that you might be listening that are going to be on, don't call in yet. I'll let you know when. Let's see. All right, well, that's that time. Safety meeting, BYOBB. It's that alarm. We're going to get one for that. I think we have one, don't we? I think it is. But we're going to go with that one. Safety meeting. Okay, now we have a microphone. We've been talking for a while. Just realizing. We got 1 minute to go. We're getting ready in the background. It's BYOBB. Whatever makes you feel happy. And we're going to go live here in 1 minute. Here we go. Ready, Marty?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It's live.
What up, everybody? It's the Shit Show. I'm your host, Shelby Volin. As usual, that's one Man Party Marty. He makes the other half of the show great.
We're here on a Fish Friday night.
It's Fish Fridays. Well, tonight we didn't have fish, though. What do we have?
Chitlins, baby.
Chitlins. Once you just described what chitlins were, man, I was like, I'm never having fucking chitlins, ever.
Comments.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Sorry about it.
Shelby didn't know what chitlins is.
I
Anybody
don't
want
know.
to tell him what a chitlin is?
I don't know what chitlins were, man, until he told me.
My chitlins are clean,
Yeah,
man.
he explained that one to me, too, now. Anyways, we're here. It's the Shit Show. It's Friday. We're back on our routine. Fridays are the Shit Show extravaganza where anything goes and most mistakes are happened here. And, whew, we've had some firecrackers. But, anyways, and the drone hangar is on Sundays at 8:30, always Eastern. Everything's Eastern. Let's see if I can turn this down a little bit here somewhere like this, like that, like this. Oh, yeah, I'm on the mic.
What kind of
I'm on all the dials. Going to make sure all my thumbs are good to go. That's the norm. I got some people in the background ready to come in. Let's see if I can get him in. Uh-oh.
Oh, yes.
Uh-oh. You in there? Tanner, you in the background?
I'm here.
Oh, we got him here. We're going to have Rotor Ranch on, so let's give applause here for Tanner No FPV. Woohoo! He's here. He's taking some time out of his night to kick it with the old Shit Show. He has now become the part of the drone hangar and the gang. He's part of the gang. We actually do have a gag on. An interesting gang we have, but nonetheless, No FPV is part of it. And we're going to sit back and talk to some people from, where are we talking to them from tonight, folks? Marty, where are we talking to? What are we talking about tonight?
We're from North Kakalaki,
Not
man.
us.
Bunch of
Not
misfits from North Kakalaki.
Us. Who are our guests tonight? You know who our guests are?
Yeah, the
from
CEO
down under,
of DJI.
Clickbait. CEO of DJI is going to be here. Going to get naked. No. We're going to have Tanner. You know who we're having, right? No?
Yep. They're from down under, are they not?
They are from down under. That is correct. Let's give them an applause. Yes.
Oi, mate.
Yes. From down under. Easy as what time, mate? And he's talking to me right now. And I give him little digits and say 5 minutes, right? We'll give him about 5 minutes tops, 10 minutes, right? Get our little spiel out of the way. 10 minutes, everybody. 10 minutes, and you're going to be on. Now, normally we don't have, the numbers are usually 1/3 of what we normally have, and that's normal for a shit show.
Yeah, we're glad you're here.
But we're glad you came nonetheless. It's fun. We always have a great time on these. Why am I wearing this vest? Well, do you know why I'm wearing this vest?
Because you want them FAA 107.
I got bar 107. I got a bar 107. No.
Ain't gonna crack the whip
Besides that
tonight
one.
on some rules and regulations.
You're killing me, bro. You're killing me. What it is, though, is we're under construction. We're trying to get the show tweaked and moved around or try to move it over to a different computer, and that didn't work too well. So
Right, we're cracking the
we've
whip.
been working on it a lot this week. And we polished it up a little bit. You'll see some tweaks here and there, and hopefully they're better. And I don't know about us moving over to another complete system because that went to complete shit. That was, where's that bell, man? Where's the first one I want? Easy there, son. I got it. Somewhere right here. Yes. Horrible. God, it was awful. I swear to Christ, man. I was getting so angry at that damn thing. But as usual, anything happens here. We have a great time. It's BYOBB, and this is my disclaimer time. You got to fit 21 and over, and if you don't fit that requirement, you got to get the hell out of Dodge. And just promise you, we're going to be raping your eardrums with all the vulgarity. So sit back and relax, and let's have fun. Here we go. And stop. Try it. Tanner, you flown it all this week?
Yes, sir.
Have you flown it all this week, man?
I got to fly my Mavic the other day.
Yeah, boy. So let me turn the music down a little bit. We can get Tanner up a little louder. There we go. Now you can talk to me.
Yeah.
Talk to me, Stretch.
I brought some wings down because my youngest brother was moving into college again down in Elon, North Carolina.
Oh, okay.
We didn't have any time to go flying, but I still had a job I got to do Sunday, flying my Mavic Zoom.
Hell yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's
so I got a question for you.
You know what it is? He's coming in on your turf, bro. He's coming on your turf. He's taking jobs away from you.
You guys,
that's right. You can't feed nobody when he's stealing all your jobs.
I don't have no competition, man.
Say that again for me again. Say it again.
I'm going to be Chatty Cathy tonight.
Are you? Okay. But I think it's pretty awesome.
So why did you prefer the Zoom over the Hasselblad?
Okay, so I already have a P4 regular, so that's got a big sensor on it. And for me, I really wanted to get closer to the subject without getting physically closer, especially with those lower noise props.
And
so
the
really
court ordinance, court order.
So you like so you're
only within 300 feet.
So you're a creeper. So you like to stay back and zoom in.
So I did
instead of letting everybody know.
This is Johnson.
Hey,
this is Johnson.
Agricultural fair.
Yeah.
I did some filming for the agricultural fair here in Newport.
Nice.
And they got a bunch of horses and stuff in the area.
Horses
so it makes it easier to get the shot for the horses without scaring them.
You know, they're always flipping their tails and stuff, and you get a lot of motioning in action with horses, but they really don't like it.
Marty had
they're doing a horse pull competition, so they're trying to tow some weight.
So how much money did you make on that job?
Out, it's not good.
How much money?
That was an exchange job. I got to promote my company. So I got a free booth.
Oh, yes.
What kind of exchange are we talking here, son?
He traded out, man.
I don't know. Hand jobs for drone flights?
Yeah. He got a free booth, man. Booths can be like
kidding. I'm joking.
$450, $500.
No,
for like a 10 by 10.
It's a trade. That works, man. Yeah.
Yeah, 10 by 10, like $500.
Nothing wrong with bartering. We've been doing that for thousands of years.
Man. Yeah, man.
That's the way it rolls, man.
Trade it out.
Business is business.
And they
give you applause for that, making some money.
And they loved it too. They went when they go wild, you're like cha-ching.
What was that?
When they go when your clients go wild,
I get that one.
Cha-ching, cha-ching.
Well, we are missing part of the chemistry here, and that is Rotor Ranch. Rotor Ranch is out eating dinner right now. I said so. Once he's done, he's going to get on, and he's going to join, talking with Tanner, and so we'll have them on a joint call, and then a joint call. There you go. Sorry, it was a little late, but anyways, and then we're going to have the Australian guys from down under. Down under is Australia.
And since we're talking about Mavics, right?
Oh, we are. Oh, sorry. We're back on Mavics.
Yeah, we're back on Mavics.
We wanted to keep it moving because I'm watching the clock.
I did a crop maze this.
Yeah. I meant to tell him about that. Go ahead.
So I followed Wayne. You
got to post the link up.
Yeah, he does like I don't know 15, 20.
So I'll cut to the chase. Ready? I wanted to brag about it. I forgot. Marty got a job too, where he was doing a drone job for this guy who cuts mazes. He's like a farmer and he's old and he made his own rig and he runs this software.
Yeah.
And but Marty did the local channel, the NBC News local here in Raleigh came out and did it, and they had him come out and do all the drone shots. So all his drone shots were in this whole segment.
Awesome.
Yeah, dude, it looks really good, man.
Yeah, so it's like
that's amazing.
WRAL 5, right? WRAL Channel 5.
TV5. Yeah.
Yep, and that's where you want to. It just aired tonight. It was the whole when all those news channels do those little fluff sections at the end. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, you know, your local community is doing sunflowers, blah blah blah. Yep. You know, and that's what he was in.
And only 6 kittens died.
And only 6. I'm not ready for all that. You gotta stage. You gotta set me up, man. Not set me up.
5 rats.
Hold on, before we move on, and I want to stay on this topic. Let's go ahead and invite in our Chatty Cathys and let's see what they're saying. Not a whole bunch of them in there tonight, but we got some nonetheless. Let's give them applause. What up, everybody?
What's up?
You guys are what makes the show great. What do we have in here? We got some people in here.
We got Shelby Vol 10 times.
I know. Well, that's my testing. I had to make sure I had all
everything
for you to see. I got to look. I got it all big font
Oi,
over here,
mates.
so Mr. Cataracts over here can read.
Oh, Jody mates.
There you go. Jody Spriggs still needs prescription sunglasses or glasses of some sort. This is Jody. Jody, what's up, man? What's up, Matt Sloper? Andrew Rankin, that's one of the guys who's going to be on. It's 75 degrees down there where they're at. Hey, what's up, Performance Wings?
I asked
Jason's in here.
I ask every week.
Hey, Tony is here from Calais. And there we go. And whoever else is here, you're here. And you just got to chime in with Taddy Kathy, and we'll give you a shout out. That's how it kind of works around here.
Who's the newbies?
You scratch our back, we scratch your back. That's just the way it works, right? Yes.
Yo, lads.
Absolutely, but no less. We're glad you're here. We're going to have some fun. That's about it for the intros. Continue to tell them about your big debut on mainstream media is Mr. Absolutely One Man Party Marty and his drone footage in the segment. It's actually really good. It's a good little piece. It's a good fluff piece, but it's cool nonetheless. I liked it, and all your footage went right with the story.
Yeah.
Like it was really cool. It wasn't janky.
No, I didn't chop his head off like he was chopping.
Yeah, right.
Corn.
All your you had all the thirds lined up. You had all your movements nice and smooth. It was perfect.
Yeah,
perfect.
And the fun thing was we previewed it the day before, and you picked out what you thought would actually
be the money shot.
Be on
TV.
Yeah,
I was like, that guy. They're going to use
and
that
it was
shot right there.
He was right 100% of the time.
It was great. It was fun, man. I think you should be very proud of yourself, dude, because that was really awesome work. And now this shit's fucking
Thank you, WRL, for putting it on.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so what we're going to do now is like we always do, which is take a quick 5 so we can go get our guests on and lined up in the background. So that's just the way it works. We don't want them sitting here waiting 20 minutes while we babble about nonsense when they could probably go take a shit and get a new cold beer, which is probably what you need to do. What? You got something to say?
Yeah, what's shit in Australian?
I don't know. What is shit? Yeah, what is shit in Australia?
A donger?
Hey, you know what? I want to see it. Yeah, what are the slang vulgar words that are used that are like we wouldn't know unless you live there?
We need the Chatty Cathy group to give us words.
It's time to do some research during this 5 minutes.
We need some North Carolina or American words, and then we're going to see who knows what it means from Australia to the U.S.
Oh, what do you mean? What the ones we're going to ask them?
Well, like I said, chitlins.
Oh yeah, man, that's nasty.
Let's see if they know what
chitlins are. I don't eat that shit. That shit is cool.
So post up any words.
They never know what you're going to get in that
Australian
shit. Literally,
can guess.
We call it a blog. Jody, like fags. Like fags here are different than what fags are called in England.
We call it a bog.
Fags are cigarettes. Fags here are, well, you know, I guess probably shouldn't touch that with a fucking long stick either, right?
John or yawn.
And in Canada, they're called darts.
They're called what?
Darts.
I thought you were going to say jarts or
darts.
Lawn darts, larts.
Darts.
You remember lawn darts?
Yeah.
You remember lawn darts?
Yeah, dude.
Tanner, were you old enough to remember that?
Oh yeah.
Oh, lawn darts were the shit, dude.
Death darts.
Oh man, we used to play with them with football helmets. I remember my brother was in high school and I was in elementary school and we had lawn darts, man. And I didn't think anything of it, but now looking back upon it, all the kids I have, like, cold day in hell when you guys be playing with lawn darts.
Somebody never threw the last one, and when you turned your back and walked away.
All right, so who do we have in the chat ground? Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Somebody would always keep a dart behind his back, the last one, and then when the guy gathered up the darts and turned around to walk back, you'd toss it. Hey, look out!
Yeah, that's crazy. It's like playing with mini javelins. It's literally what it is. Hey, look out!
Yeah.
It's like with a pistol. Ooh, what? All right, so we also have Jason Waring, or is that him?
Jason
All right, so Waring is co-founder of Australian SPEC Wing Racing, and that's who we're going to be talking to.
Ooh, that's
I'm sure we'll hear. But did it go well? So we're going to talk to them. We're going to bring them on. We're going to chit-chat with them.
That is a huge title.
It's a long one. Just because you have Australian in it, it just makes it long no matter what you say.
Can you make an acronym?
CFASWR is probably what it is. ASBRA. But anyways, we're going to take a break. We're going to get everybody on, get everyone situated, and we're starting to get more people into the audience. We see you in the background there. Don't just, bump, move around, find your seat, nice and quiet, zone in. Oh, definitely got to go now. That's the misses. So we're going to take 5. We'll be back in just a few. All righty. Let me see if I can find this right here before I get in trouble for not answering the phone call. Oh, my God. Time crunch. We'll be back in 5.
Back up, boys. Back up.
What up, everybody? We're back. It's already the shit show, as usual.
All right.
As usual. I didn't even know if we can hear it, can we? I don't know if we can. I don't think we can hear it.
What's that?
Oh, there it is. Nope, it's not working. There it is. It's the shit show. It's me, Shelby Vole, and that's Man Party Marty. In the background is Tanner. Say hi, Tanner. Hello. That's why it's a shit show. It's not the drone Hanger. Shit never works right when we're doing this fucking show. God damn it. That's right. It's fucking horrible. I'm getting those sequences down, though. All right, we got Tanner in the background. Say hi again, Tanner, so I know everything's going well on the audio.
Hello, everyone.
All right, cool. We got Tanner in the background. In the background as well, our first Skype guest is going to be... I'm going to pull everybody up. Hold on. I think I lost him for a second there. Hold on.
There he is.
G'day, guys.
Hold on. We don't have you up. We don't have you. Andrew, we don't have you up yet. Here we go. Hold on. It's a shit show. This is the way it works. And do I have applause? Oh, man. We'll give him applause now. Hey! This is Andrew. Andrew is from down under in Australia.
Wow.
Andrew, what is your pilot name?
Disorder. Disorder FPV.
Disorder FPV. I like him already, man. He's
Yeah, my partner, she thinks I've got a disorder, so it works well.
And keep it that way.
I love it. That's awesome. Both Chatty Cathy. Oh, we got Anthony from TBRC. He's in. He is chilling tonight. Long day in the shop, he said. So he's working at Jason Waring, I guess, is who's coming up next. I believe. I don't know. Who else? No, Marty. Maddie. I don't know why I said Marty. I think it's just because I'm so used to seeing your name all the time. That's why I saw Marty. All right, man. So fill me in. What's going on this weekend? Is it this weekend?
Well, let's see. It's this weekend.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
that's
not tomorrow. No, yeah, tomorrow.
That's why we're having you on now. We want you on now. Get a little prep talk before the old big race coming up that you guys got going down, which I think is pretty damn awesome. But you guys are literally running spec class.
I can comment from a pilot's perspective because I'm not one of the organisers. Maddie and Jason are the founders of Australian Spec Wing Racing.
Gotcha.
And tomorrow is the day. I'm at soccer. Son's playing soccer.
I love it, man. Love it.
It's a cold. Like it's nearly time for a jumper. I need a hoodie because it's 21 degrees at the moment.
All right, you got to translate. And, what is that in good old American temperatures?
I know.
21 degrees Celsius is about 75 degrees Fahrenheit.
74.
Yeah. Alexi.
No.
Yep.
You call her Alexi. Her name Alexa.
That's why she never answers.
That's why she never answers you fucker. Bitch. God damn, man.
I was going to take her back and get my money back.
Hold on. We get the chips.
Yeah, so
you got the big race coming tomorrow.
Soccer. I'll go home and I'll pack some bags. I'll pack my wings. I sent Shelby the photos of the wings being packed in the box.
Yeah, I got them.
On a flight.
Hold on. Let me see if I can pull them up real quick. I think I got that far or I got sidetracked. We're going to find out here in a minute. Either way, keep talking to us as we're doing this.
So I'm on a flight this afternoon. I'll fly down, pick up my hire car. It's from where I am now. I'm on Gold Coast. I'm sunshiny Gold Coast near Surfers Paradise.
Wow.
I'm in Queensland, so I'm going to fly 550 miles. I think it works out to be for the US viewers.
Okay, sweet, man.
Tomorrow,
how many racers are going to be there?
What's that?
Well,
Say
I
it
was
again.
talking to Matty, and he seemed to think there's about 10, possibly 15 pilots so far.
Nice.
Nice. That's a
I
good
don't
turnout
know,
for
I
your
haven't-
first one, man.
That's right.
Yeah, that's a
they've
great
opened the
turnout.
Class up a little bit.
Hold on, I'm pulling up your.
So
only
the
spec
photo?
classes.
Oh,
Only spec is what you're running. And what are all the frames that you guys are running right now? Like, what are the what are people bringing? So here's your slideshow. There we go. Got a little. There's the track. Oh shit! On a stick. Hold on. Sorry, I gotta go back. There we go. Here he is. There's Andrew. Sorry guys. I gotta polish it up. I did a lot of work today and yesterday and the day
glad
before.
you got me up the right way.
And right here we go. And there we go. All right, there he is. We're looking at some. Looks like some right specs in there. Some V3s.
Yep.
There's your logo. Looks like you got Anthony
V2s.
on there. You got TBRC. You got DRA. And Australian Spec Wing Racing. So we're kind of cycling through these. They're going to keep playing over and over. So while you're telling us all about what the magic is going on down there, we're looking at that's a cool build.
Like I say, I'm only a pilot and part of one of the sponsors. So my business, Contender RC.
Okay.
I've just started up.
Folks, that's called a shameless plug. Shameless plug. Go ahead, get it all out. Tell them where to go. Direct your customers where to go. Yep. It's all about brand recognition, my man. All about brand recognition. That's the way it works.
Matty and Jason are the fronts. They're the co-founder or the founders of this, and what they're doing is to try and bring it to Australia, and then hopefully open up a series between different states, different areas, and try and mimic what you guys are doing over there. It's something different, something new, and they're going to make history.
I like hearing it from a pilot's perspective.
Yes.
Because before I start hearing it from
I can't wait.
the old board talking, hold on, I think I got another call coming in. This might be this is Matty, I think. See if we can merge him in here. Oh, and through the magic of technology and my awesome fingers, we don't have him.
Matty's joined.
Sorry. No, says he joined, but I don't see squat. Matty, you in the background?
I'm here somewhere. Hang on.
Oh, there's too many of you.
Matty,
Oh, there we go. All right, now we got both of you in here. All right, let's get an applause. There's Matty. You need some front-facing lights like we do. See, so you can see all this awesomeness right here. We put a cheap-ass light in front of us. There we go. There we go. Now we can applause. Before it was just some shadowy-ass figure in the background. We didn't know who the hell that was. He yells rape.
Matty and I have never met. So how you going, Matty?
Oh, hey, there we go. It's a bromance. Oh, here we go. It's one of these moments. This bromance has been brought to you by the guys over here at the Drone Hangar, where we make wing relationships come true. May your hearts and souls fly high in the sky. All right, anyways, as we move on. Now you look uber nice, man. There you go. Now you're on the lighting. There you go. Best lighting. There you go. Does he not look like the guy from Jersey Shore? Seriously.
From the Shire.
There we go. Now look at him. Now he feels the power of the dark side of the camera. Embrace your envy. Embrace your good lookingness. I look at him. He loves the camera. You love the camera.
KOS.
Sell yourself. Sell the association. All right, so give me the deets. All right, Matty, you're one of the co-founders, correct?
Yeah, that is correct. So I'm Matty. I'm the co-founder of the Australian Spec Wing Racing
That's awesome.
series in Australia.
Sweetness.
Wow.
It's the brainchild of myself and Jason Waring, who I'm hoping is going to be along at some stage shortly. He's probably in the chat somewhere below.
He's in the chat. He's in the chat for sure. We're going to have him on. We'll cycle you guys through. We had Andrew on talking about a pilot's perspective, and now we brought you in. But I'm going to let Andrew finish up again what he was talking about. Andrew, like I said before, I love hearing pilots' perspectives before I like hearing from the actual organizers and sitting down in a meeting and talking to them about what they're doing behind closed doors. But what's exciting to you about spec wing racing coming to Australia? What is it? What are you wanting out of it? What are you trying to get?
Look, I like the speed. I like the thrill. Quads, kind of do it for me, but I think wings is where it's at.
There you go.
I want that spec in the box. I want to see what you guys keep saying. Spec in the box.
Speaking of,
I wish I could give you something, but maybe it will be one day a spec in a box because that's all we've been talking about for quite a while now.
I've flown all different types of classes. I've been flying since I was 5. I'm now nearly 40, so that's a good chunk of change. I want to see something, a spec in a box. It's a little baby box there. I want a bigger box than that.
Yeah. Well, nonetheless, the future might just be bringing you what you are asking for.
The same airframe, the same motor, go the same battery.
I don't have enough buttons, Andrew. Stop. You had me in SPEC in the box.
The only thing that should differentiate pilot to pilot is their skills. That's it.
Yes, I agree, man. I agree with you on that one. I'll give you applause on that one for sure. What do you think, Matty? What do you think about that? Could you hear what he was saying?
Mate, 100%. Look, and that was, I suppose, the venture for us initially. Coming from a quad racing background, or at least within the FPV community, we were looking at more along the lines of the SPEC quad piece. Obviously, that's something that's prevalent with DCL and DRL.
DRL, yep.
We wanted to try and find something that was a little bit more accessible on that realm for the Aussies. And look, I suppose just looking outside the box, and look, you spoke of the SPEC box, was where this interest in the wing, the FPV WRA airframe came about, and really just opened an opportunity for us to do exactly that, create a league or create a series that is based off, pilot skill as opposed to who's got the fatter wallet. So
there you go, man. Preach it, brother. You got everyone's motherfucking attention now. Yeah, exactly. This is exactly what we've been saying right here, but except with that sexy Australian accent. So that just made us just sell it to everybody now. You just need to be the spokesman. Run around. Tell everybody that.
Pitch it.
That's the way it is, man. It's about pilot skill. Everyone has the same thing as best you can get it, and then it comes down to just you and your line. And then all that shit talk about whatever, it's then proven at that point in time. You know what? That I like. I love that. I'm glad you guys see the same thing without it being force-fed to you, spoon after spoon after word after word. I think it's great. So tomorrow is your first race. We're seeing some pictures cycling through that I got going, and we're looking at the track. I actually like the track. Did you come up with the track? Andrew, did you guys get feedback, or were you able to give them like your input? And Matty, did you take any input, or was this kind of like you grabbed it from maybe from the WRA over here in the old United States?
Boys, I've got no audio. Andrew, I can only hear your bloody field in the background.
Oh, you only hear him?
Up there?
You got no audio?
Day up here. Have a look at day up here, mate. This is beautiful. This is Queensland.
I got us. We got him. Does everybody hear everybody?
I
can't hear anyone but you guys.
A netball game by the sound of it. So I missed everything from you, mate.
Yeah, sorry, boys.
All right. So, Andrew, we can hear you now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. This every so often I hear a second word.
All right. So I was asking, did you guys have any input on the track design? Did they ask you any input, or Matty, or nope? Matty's shaking a hell no. It was all us.
No. This is all Matty. Matty's work. I'll give him all the credit for that. I'm just a pilot coming down and going to have some fun.
Cool. Sweet.
Yeah.
Matty, where did you come up with the track design? Did you take any elements from what we've currently been using?
Yeah. So they say that the highest form of flattery is imitation, right?
Yep.
So we obviously have been watching with great interest what's been happening with the US series, and some of the courses that are online as far as the level 1, level 2.
Yep.
Jason has been very look. He's the guy that makes my scribbles look really good. As I think you shared our image through. We have a phenomenal field in Sydney that allows us to express a great wing track, a great quad track, but an even better wing racing track. We sort of took some elements that were out of that level 1, or a couple of the level 1 tracks, and just some stuff that we knew were going to fit within the space that we have, and look, just provide a really cool opportunity for beginner and advanced pilots to go. Look, at the end of the day, every Aussie that's going to come to this event and fly, I should say everybody that comes to fly is going to be new to this unless they fly overhead. So we wanted it to be a little bit friendly, but we also wanted it that you've got some skills, you're going to be able to express those at the track.
So, hey, Matty, hold on a second. Time out. So, Andrew, mute yourself for a second until I call you back, but don't make sure you can hear us. Just hit the microphone because we're getting a lot of feedback.
Let me see if I can do it.
It should be right there. You should just touch the screen. It should be good to go. Yeah, we're all going to learn about AV and stuff today. Perfect. And now, Matty, you can say what you just said the past 30 seconds because there was a lot of background noise cutting you off.
Back from the top. All right.
Yeah,
well,
from the top. Flare the hair.
Where was I going with the track? Yeah, so the track design that we had, we wanted something that was a good expression for both beginner and advanced pilots. Obviously, with the series being brand new in Australia, this whole experience is going to be new. So, we took a bit of a look at what was being done with the Wing Racing series, some of the level 1, level 2 tracks. We looked at the space that we had and look, stuff that Jason and I fly down at the park for ourselves, and just thought, this fits. It's a good expression for advanced pilots to be able to, show their things, show their skills, and
I know about
and
things.
show off a little bit, but also for the beginner guys to come through and to do the basics. I like the humor.
Sorry, it's the shit show, brother, man. This is the way it rolls here, man. Keep your expectations low, and we'll surpass everything that you thought. I promise you that one. We can guarantee you. So hold on, I got. Go ahead.
So the beauty of working with Jace, one of my best mates, we've flown quads for a long time together. We work not far from each other and fly on the weekends. So, given the skill set, Jace is very good at making my pigeon scratchings look really sharp. So I'm glad that you guys have been impressed with the imagery that we've sort of sent through. And obviously we want to create a format and I suppose create a really nice culture and community. So, the simple diagrams of, these are the elements that we have and these are what you can learn. We're teaching people from the ground up in a brand new market. So it's going to be a heap of fun.
What's the interest you're getting right now? What kind of, if you were to I can't even think of it right. Give it a number. I don't want to say give it a number, but I mean, how many people are coming to just this race right now? And this is your first one. This is your first official.
Yeah, so this is our first official. We have 12 spots booked and paid so far. I think we have of interest on the Facebook registration around about the 16 or 17.
Nice.
It isn't a club day. So, look, at the end of the day, a dozen pilots flying is going to be fun. There's going to be a lot of carnage, particularly for the new guys. But also, if we have 4 pilots turn up, and look, if it's just Andrew that turns up and we fly, then it's going to be a great day. But no, look, the interest has been great. Obviously, our social media channels are very, very new outside of the Sydney Club and Drone Racing Australia as well. So it's getting there. So if anything, we should have about a dozen pilots flying. If we're flying 4 up, which is the plan.
You'll be able to burn through.
Have a lot of packs in. I imagine there's going to be a lot of glue and sticky tape as well.
There's going to be carnage, man. You're going to have lots of crashes. Lots of crashes.
Yeah, we just hope for there to be some good flying and good racing and just good fun.
The first race is always fun. The first one's always fun, man. You're going to have a great time. It's going to be great to watch it. Now, are you guys going to be streaming it? Are you guys going to have any any kind of live streaming going on for the races, or are you just not this time?
Yeah, look, Andrew's giving the nod as far as the stream is concerned. Look, we don't have the infrastructure in place to be doing a phenomenal live feed that is done, on a multi-GP level. But, we all have mobile devices. So all the video feeds will be fed through our split screen. So, that will be accessible. We're going to stream through Facebook, both the ASWR. I had to make sure that acronym was right. Facebook channel, as well as obviously our personal channels and stuff as well. So,
if you just got one guy walking around doing Facebook Live,
it works.
That's half the battle.
Yeah, that's half. You just got to give someone a designated to do it.
We love the guy that just talks and walks around and shows the behind the scenes.
Maybe Andrew. Maybe Andrew puts up a volunteer and actually does it. He's putting a thumb up right now.
There you go.
What does he say before he lets in the background noise? What do you think about that, Andrew? You can be our live stream, the feet on the street, eyes in the sky.
Sorry, boys, I apologise for that technical difficulty before, but look, I'm definitely going to do some live streaming.
There
if
you
I
go.
can, I'll make sure we do some behind the scenes stuff.
There you go.
I really thank Matty. I thank Jason and Matty for putting this on. I think this is an amazing thing that we're going to be able to do.
So I think that's going to be fantastic. Make sure that you guys or somebody or Jason, because he's still in the Chatty Cathy group, post the Facebook group page so that we can all join in and we'll all ask to be invited or whatever it is that we do in Facebook land. And then that way we can all check it out. And then for sure, not this Sunday, but next Sunday, I want you guys to come back on because I want to have a perspective of the outcome. I want to hear how it went, how all the results. And we want to save that special show for Sunday when we do the special drone hangar show for sure. But we still,
it's 10 o'clock in the morning here. We're not drinking like you guys. You guys are lucky. The next weekend for me, it's actually a long weekend. We get we have them show holidays. Probably you call it a fair.
Right.
I got a 3-day camping weekend in the bush. So I'll have a beer in my hand. I'll be happy to talk to you guys.
I love camping in the bush.
You'll be at work.
Yes. Oh, man, I get it. Oh, shit on the
being
stick.
Being an Aussie, we can drink at any time of the day anyway.
That's
so, it doesn't matter the time of the day, boys. We'll be on it as well.
All right, so we'll make sure we post that. And let me get some couple questions in here from the Chatty Cathy land.
Yeah, I want to know if they know what chitlins is.
No. Sailboat start or launch start. So I think Matt Sloper was asking that. I think you're doing sailboat starting. Is that the format?
So we're going to do,
countdown
so
timer?
We're doing so we're going to do a sailboat start, so 30-second countdown.
You adopting the same format that we're using right now, currently in the U.S. series? You are. You're adopting the same thing.
Yep. And
catch them on the ding, man. Got to catch them on the ding.
It looks like it works very well for you over there. So, as I said, imitation's the highest form of flattery. So we're gonna give that a go here and see how we run.
I think it's the smart thing to do, man. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. A lot of heartaches we've already been through. We've already worked through all the bullshit, as they say over here in the U.S. So it's gonna make life a lot easier. So it's gonna be that's what's really intriguing to me is to see you guys doing that, taking a lot of these elements that have been trialed and errored over the past 3 years, putting them into a brand new group in completely virgin, completely without outside influence for the most part. And I think that's going to be really cool. I want to see what the outcome is. What else do we have in the Chatty Cathy land before we start letting everybody go? And plus, I know Tanner is in the background. Tanner, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Man, he hangs on. He is a damn trooper, dude. He has been staying on that damn phone the whole fucking time. That's 50-some minutes, son. I love you. I love you so much. Hey, do you have any questions? I know you weren't privy to hear any of this because I still don't know how to get that audio loop back to you. I got one of the organizers here and one of the pilots. Did you have any questions, and I'll relay it to them that you wanted to ask them specifically before I let them go?
Are they charging any fees for the event, and how are they funding it?
Are you charging any fees for the event, and if not, how are you funding them, or the event?
Okay, yeah, so we have we do have a race entry for it. Those that don't want to pay have to name their firstborn after me. Or Jason. That's the only way you get away with that. No, look, we are completely self-funded. So pilots do pay a small race entry as part of the event. And
smart.
Look, in addition to that, we've got a raffle from one of our raffles throughout the day. For some SPEC wings, for one of the Pirate wings that we've got, and also some stuff from Contender. So that's just enabled us to be in a handsome position at the very start that makes it a little bit less stressful from an event organizer's point of view.
Yeah, you guys are at a great start, man. Like really, you guys are like way far ahead. You're a year far into what we did back when. So I love it. I think it's great. What kind of wings are you running? I I see one right wing floating around. What SPEC wings are you guys running? Are you running all the current ones for the most part?
So I've got both the V1. I did have a slight variation of the V1, and I know that's a really touchy subject with the guys in North America, so I do apologise for even saying that there's a slight variation on it. But yeah, I know. I've got a V1 and a V2. That'll be at the event. Look, because it is the first. Andrew, could you just mute your audio for me?
I like him. Listen, Matty, look at him. that pilot's staying in check quick. He's like, turn your mic down. Turn that shit off. He wasn't fucking around. Go ahead, man. It's fun.
We're obviously pushing the premise for SPEC wing. We want everyone to have the same airframe, be it the V1 or the V2. As prescribed from Alex's dimensions and the regulations within WRA over there. Be it something new, we also I want to recognise that we don't want to close the hobby off. We have a lot of guys that fly the AR800 wings.
Yep. And you're in the early stages. You're in the early stages. You need to be more of a and people might not grasp this. You are literally at the infancy, no one else is doing it stage. We're not at that stage. So the changes that are made now, we do now, it's because we're farther along down the path. You will get there one day, I promise you, but just not now. You're right at the very beginning where it's more, we need to get everybody, just come on in. Just come on in the doors. New church, here we go. Come on, everybody in. Find a seat. And then let's move on.
We've got some guys that are flying right wings. We've got some guys that are coming down with the AR wings. We've got some guys that are coming down with Texumos. At the end of the day, is that going to create a variability within the race and within some of the lap times and performance? Absolutely, but we're not playing for sheep stations at the moment. It is simply to create some excitement
what the fuck is a sheep station?
In a new form. So we'll adjust the scoring as we as we need.
This is a different kind of yeah. I know right where you're at, man. I know right where you're at. Baby steps is right, says Matt Sloper. Well, we're reading from the Chatty Cathy group. 3 minutes, 4 minutes race, somewhere around there. It says 4 up at a time. I'm reading comments there, Matty. And let's see, how long are the races? How many laps?
Well, we're running like a time trial, laps over time.
Okay.
So we're going to run a rolling 4 minutes to see how it goes. We obviously we're not quite sure of the performance of the craft within the racing scenario that we have in play. So we flagged a 4 minute loop. And it's as many clean laps within the 4 minutes, and that will obviously be timed. So we're using live time. It will be timed throughout the day. There is going to be a penalty imposed for missed elements. For the guys that want to get a bit serious, I know that Andrew is probably going to be on the ball with Artie and myself, and I know there's a few local boys that are uber keen to make sure that we don't miss things. So we're going to
flying gates high.
We're going to run a 4 minute loop and see what happens. And then towards the end of the day, I reckon we're going to play with a heads up racing scenario. That's going to be the highlight for the end of the weekend. A true, 4 up heads up racing, first across the post.
Perfect. I like it. I think it's a good format to start off with and get going and kick off the whole Australian spec wing racing. I think that's a good format. I think you guys are doing great. What I would really like to have happen is, because I'm going to start letting you guys go, is next time, which will not be this Sunday, but next Sunday, giving you guys a full week to process everything and talk and blah, blah, blah. Then have you guys on the show to do a recap, refresh your brain, and have you guys on. And I definitely want to have all three of you. And Jason, we'll have you on. I know you're in Chatty Cathy land, but you're going to be premiered next, not a week from Sunday is when you'll be on. And we'll let you have the stage to tell everybody how it went and talk about how Andrew's going to win everything. Andrew, you going to win everything? You going to win all the prizes? He says no. He says, hold on, let me transition over here so I can get everybody on here. Let's see. There we go. All right, cool. We got a nice applause for everybody. There we are. There's Matty. There's Andrew.
Quick so I don't talk over Matty again. I'm sorry, Matty.
Uh-oh. No. There he goes. He doesn't want to get whiffed. Go ahead.
I'm not really interested in the prize. I'm having fun.
Yeah.
And if I win prizes and I win a wing or I win something that my business has donated, I'm going to be auctioning it off, giving that money straight back to the club. I don't want the wings. Yeah, they are great wings. I've got my own wings, but I think this is something that I can give back to the club as well.
I have to say, I usually give back all my prizes. I have to say, usually with because one time I won an Optera and I wasn't giving it back. Actually, it's like I was pretty greedy. I was like, I'm taking this one. I had to take the Optera. I had to take the Optera because I loved it. It's a great frame. Well, all right, guys, this is really cool. If Tanner doesn't have like a whole rock crew in the background screaming and making background noise, I'll give you an applause. Once again, that's for Andrew and Matty, Australian Spec Wing Racing.
Can I give a quick shout out to our support, just our sponsors, real quick?
Yes, please do. Goodbye? Absolutely. Time to pay the bills, man. You got the stage. Fire away.
Thank you very much. Look, an event of this caliber can't be done without the support of many. So, Drone Racing Australia Incorporated, Out of Heaven FPV. That is the club that we are hosting this event at. So, to the committee members and members that are supporting, thank you for that. Next FPV has been our primary sponsor from the beginning. Pirate Wings, which you'll probably see Jace maybe throw something in the comments. I don't know. Who else have we got? Contender RC. So obviously Andrew's come on board, which is great. HGLRC have also donated some prizes and stuff through T-Motor as well. And of course, my beautiful partner Jess, who is probably going to be watching this at some stage, rolling her eyes. And obviously Jason's partner Vanessa for allowing us to sort of take over the lounge room and bedrooms at time and spend a lot of time away from home. So to all the guys that are supporting us, and again, the guys that have also supported us through we have a bit of a Patreon type donation piece with the entry as well. So, to the guys that can't get along but are keen to see us grow, thank you to everyone who has pledged a couple of bucks to allow us to do this first event, and obviously, look to move it up the east coast of Australia. So we're looking at taking it up into Queensland for the next one, and then we'll head down south. So, and of course, you boys for doing the same thing, allowing us to come on the show and have a chat.
Absolutely,
and,
man.
The rest, all the wing racing stooges. You guys are a great family.
We are an eclectic family, that's for damn sure, aren't we?
Oh yeah.
All the characters that run around on the pro circuit, we are definitely. We all have our own characters. We're all unique. We're very different. That's what makes it fun.
100%. And look, with the most respect to everybody that's in the wing racing series over there, and obviously a few of the changes coming through and what's happening. To everyone that's racing, I want you guys to understand, you guys are all the inspiration for a couple of buffoons to be doing this in another country for themselves. We've watched with great interest what you do and think it's a fantastic job, notwithstanding little issues that are obviously going to come through when racing occurs. But, to everyone that's ever turned up to a wing event that's hosted over there, or just gone down to their local club and flown their wing on a track with a friend and talked a bit of shit, you guys are the reason why we're doing this down here. And, we've now got a wonderful community forming that, the door is absolutely welcome. The door is absolutely open for you guys to come and share some time with us. We'd love to see more of you guys coming up.
I am down with that. That's an open invitation for any of us crazy bastards to get on a plane and fly across the ocean and go over see those guys down in Australia, where they call Joey's,
the
right?
The Aussies are hard to beat. Let's face it.
I don't know, man.
We're taking all your prizes.
That's a challenge,
that's
man.
A challenge. Challenge accepted. I will challenge anybody to a spec wing race any day.
We've got
just got to buy my ticket to fly me over there.
I got a question before they go.
We've
if
got
it keeps
BMS
growing.
Thomas and we've got Red Roo, so we
I got
might
a
as well
question
come
for
into
them
the wing
before they
racing
go.
series and take big
They're still here,
prizes as well.
Tanner, they're still here. Hold on, Maddie. One more question, then we're gonna fire you guys off. We're coming up we're past our break, so we need to take a break and then we'll come back. But go ahead and ask your question, Tanner.
So since you guys are in Australia, do your planes fly backwards?
So he says, here's a ba-dum-dum. I'll give it to him for now. I'm not gonna give it again. Since you're down in Australia, do all your planes fly backwards? I don't dump.
They spiral anti-clockwise like the toilet water.
I was going to ask about the
Their
motor.
death spirals the alternate direction. They go counterclockwise.
I was going to ask about the prop. There's a prop. Which way do the props spin?
Which way does the prop spin?
Yeah, we go the other way. We go anti-clockwise. Yeah.
All right, guys. I'm gonna sign you guys off again. This was Maddie, one of the organizers, and Andrew, one of the pilots down in Australian spec wing racing. They are kicking off their first event this weekend.
Guys.
And they're going to post up the link over here in the Chatty Cathy land if they hasn't done so already for us to go watch the live stream, and they'll be on a week from Sunday back on the show to give us a recap. So once again, guys, thanks for being on the show. We appreciate it, man. We look forward to seeing all the awesomeness. Don't let us down, goddammit. Make sure someone goes on the flight lines and start cussing at each other, because that's a definite wing race then. All right, guys, I'm out. I'll let you guys go.
Increase your data plan and Facebook Live.
And Facebook Live. There you go.
The event.
All right, so we're going to switch back over to here to this. We're not done yet. Where are you going, son? We're right here. Hold that microphone. And we don't have applause for us. What the hell, Tanner? You still there, bro?
I'm here.
You're a trooper, man. You have been on for an hour and 4 minutes on that damn phone. You realize that, right? I've been keeping track of time. I'm trying. We're maintaining an audience. We did a lot of refining. Shelby flies perverted. That's got to be from Blitz. Is it? Yeah, it sounds like Blitz. I'm going to give a laugh on that. It's pretty good. I like it. I'm sorry, man, Tanner, that you didn't get to hear all what he was talking about. Now, Maddie had a lot to say. He sounds like another Alex in a little bit of a way, but he likes to talk a lot, man. He likes the camera too, man. I'm not lying. He likes that damn camera. He was looking at.
I can go back and watch later.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. But pretty much, they're the biggest thing that I'm taking away from it, Tanner, is that they are taking a lot of they're not going to reinvent the wheel. So they're taking a fresh, brand new concept on a completely, not by influence by us. Meaning we're not over there, right? We can't get over to a race. We can't, tangibly be involved in it. We can online, that's one thing, but it's completely separated from us. Yet they're using it and building it on all the foundation that was built that we have built for 3 years. and to see where it goes. That's what I'm excited to see how successful it will be. And what do you think? You think the same thing, or think something different, or give me something because I don't like dead air
I think
space.
this is an excellent proof of concept, right? If a total new group is able to come in and adopt these rules and kind of, either hit the same problem points or come up with new solutions, that's all what this is like. I mean, that's just a sign that the spec wing is the right way to move all this stuff forward.
Yeah, he said that. So let's table that thought. Let's take a break. We didn't adhere to our break standards because it's the Shelby shit show, and god damn it, anything happens on this stupid ass show. We go south, north, east, and west, but we eventually get there. But if you want to get to the destination information much quicker, be sure to tune in on Sundays at 8:30 Eastern, because that's when the show's polished. Right, Marty?
Right.
You won't look at me as much because the last time you look at it, it's going south. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to take 5, go get a refill. It's BYOBB. Disclaimer time, 21 and over is what you got to fit. If you don't fit that requirement, you need to get the hell out of Dodge. You're probably going to rate your tympanic membranes. All right, we're back in 5, guys. Let me hear it. It's right here. Is this it? Is that it? I think it is. What the hell is that? Be back in 5. Tanner, you still there?
Yeah, man, I'm here.
Tanner, we're still live. Except the timer's going.
Cool.
All right, just want to make sure you knew. You drinking beers? Oh, you know what time it is, Tanner?
Just finished one.
Tanner, it is. Tell the viewers they need to get a beer.
Oh yeah, you definitely need to get a beer.
Makes the
I'm
show
about
that
to
much
get
better.
another beer.
Makes it better. And BYOBB, anything. And it's safety meeting time. Safety meeting. What up, everybody? Welcome back to the Shelby Shit Show. I'm your host, Shelby Bowl. Usually who's sitting over here, it's Marty, but he's... Oh, there he is. He's getting ready to go fly as Maverick. We got this awesome lightning storm going on in the background right now. It's one of those cloud-to-cloud lightnings, whatever it is. Is that what it is? Like heat lightning and whatnot? You know what that is? Tanner? Hey, oh, don't spoil it. You stay right there, pretty. You don't say another word out of those beautiful lips of yours. I got to make sure you're not in wing gnome status either. But anyways, welcome back, everybody. It's the Shelby Shit Show. I'm your host, Shelby Bowl. There he is. One Man Party Marty with that.
All right.
So you're not going to fly, though? You're going to fly, man.
I'm going to fly. It'll be there.
Okay. He says he's going to be there, like it's going to be there forever and a day, but it's good nonetheless. He's here. Yay. And all right, let's go ahead and bring in the Kathy group. And, yep. There we go. Let's bring them in. We should have applause on that. I'm supposed to have applause. And there they are. There's everybody in Kathy land. We'll be sure that Marty can read all that. Again, nice with the old Blitzkrieg saying Shelby flies perverted. That's not true. Whatever he says is a lie. Moving on. We also have, finally, he made it back from dinner with the fam, right? Is that what went down? Is that what went down? Hold on, we bring in is the one and only, the yin to my yang. Oh, wait, we don't have that either? Oh, where's my applause? It's not working. But there you are. You got your applause now. Yay! Awesome. It's Rotor Ranch, a.k.a. Broseph Joseph.
What's up?
And in the background, we have Tanner. Say hi, Tanner.
Hello.
Now, why is this all cattywampus and wrong? It is. I guess this is what it is. I didn't finish this one. I thought I did. But anyways, Tanner, we went to break. What were we talking about?
Oh, so I had a thought the other day, and it was about frequency bands and how annoying it is to figure out when you're flying either with friends or at events to just switch between bands. Switching between channels is almost always really easy, but switching between bands is a pain. And so we really should just be standardizing on race band for our race events, so that way there's no, I'm on F band this time and E band next time. And
well, that's what's done right now anyways. Hold that thought, though. Let's get Rotor Ranch caught up to speed with the Australian stuff. But hang on to that thought, though, Tanner. Okay? Can you do that? Can you hold it? Put it in a bubble. Mm-hmm. Yep. All right. There we go. So, Broseph, we had the Australian crew on. You were asking some questions. And I said, wait till we go live. And you asked me, why are you wearing this hat? Well, it's because everything's under construction right now.
That's right.
And we're leading into it's going to be leading into something on Sunday. So just be ready.
Waiting on a permit.
Yeah, waiting on a permit. And we are part 107, aren't we? Is it part 107 on here? And I am.
We are 107
Well, now you can use that picture I sent you, my hard hat, and the BWR sticker on.
I have a hard time hearing everything properly with this, like that. So there we go. Now I can hear everything better. Yay. Whew. Man, that lightning storm really is going, dude. Yeah. I'm telling you, you need to go up and... All right, folks at Chattanooga, Atlanta, if you think he should go, yes. And I'm going to pull his stream because he can go live, and I can just yank his live stream and post it right here when we can watch it while we're chit-chatting and bullshitting. And first thing we're going to talk about real quick is the Australian guys with the Australian SPEC wing racing that's going on, kicking off their first ever official race this weekend. And, Broseph, we got to talk to the organizer, one of them, and founder, and co-founder, and then one of the pilots. And I don't know. I thought it was really cool. Tanner, you were saying that you liked what he was saying about their vision and idea about SPEC, which really just falls right in line with everything we've been talking about for the past months, correct? Tanner? Yeah. He talked about everything being in a box. We're talking about the pilot. Pilot was like, I just want everything to be in a box, and all the components, and want everything to be equal. I just want to be out and boom, done. And I thought that was fantastic. And then the organizer was saying how he likes to make it about the pilot skill. It's about you, the pilot, not the components. So this is their first race, so there's a lot of leeway given there because this is the first time. So they're going to trial and error it, I guess, but seems like they got a lot of ducks in the row. So what questions would you have asked them had you been on, Broseph?
Oh, I would. How many pilots they have attending their first race?
15, 16, I think it was, right, Tanner?
Bad.
I didn't hear anything.
Oh, that's right. I didn't hear anything. So now I'm guiding the ship. This is not good. I am co-captain. I'm not the captain. So we need help here. How many pilots do they have, Marty?
They have it.
Huh? They have a dozen now, and then I think they said they were possibly having 17. I think, right? And they have a whole bunch of prizes, raffles. That is our goal.
1 day or 2 days?
1 or 2 days. Marty, I think it's 1 day. I think it's 1 day only, just tomorrow. And
they gotta expand their horizons and make it 2 days. It's always worth having.
2 days.
If you're gonna get the hall pass, you might as well get it for 2 days, right?
I like that one. Get the hall pass from the missus. Yep. They were saying they weren't playing for sheep or some shit like that. Wasn't that? They weren't betting for sheep or some shit. I didn't know what it meant, but I'm gathering now.
Watch. They're gonna get real competitive. Before you know, you're gonna see like Great Britain versus Australia and like some wing racing.
Yeah, before you come world champs, though, you're going to have to come walk your asses over here to the United States. You have to go through this crowd. It's going to be a lot. And I got to promise you, it ain't going to be easy.
They call that the pond. They have to cross the pond to come race us.
Cross the pond, come over here and race us, man. I wouldn't mind going down there. The invitation's open. But I know the flight's long, and I don't know. If there's cash on the line, maybe. I don't know. Possibly. What do you think, Broseph? Money on the line? Would you take a trip across the pond?
Oh, hell yeah.
Why am I not hearing any damn music in the background? What's going on with that? Oh, there we go. I knew there was something really missing. It was really, let's blare and get it all in our eardrums real quick. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Oh, feels so much better. God, I can't stand like just dead air. Anyways, so if the money wasn't an object and there was no money to be had, would you go, Russell?
I don't know. I don't know. I'd have to think about that. I never really put a lot of thought into Australia. However, I'm sure it's very beautiful and some awesome places to fly.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like there'll be some fucking go to New Zealand as well, cross their little teeny pond right there, and go to the New Zealand, fly all around there. Oh
yeah,
that would be pretty awesome.
Those guys are pretty competitive too. Now you'll see some Australia and New Zealand wing racing competitions, I'm sure.
Yep, and then we're gonna have, if they were all to stay together, and FPV WRA becomes the organizational body for wing racing, then boy, it'd be pretty cool to have a true world championship where you lay it all on the line and you really get to say, I'm a world champ.
Did we have to change it to the FPV WWRA?
I don't know. Let's not get ahead of ourselves right now. Let's pipe
world wing racing. That's a mouthful.
FPV WWRAX to the YZ. Tanner, what do you think, man?
Hey, I can't hear Marty, man.
No, you can't hear Marty.
I can't hear Ranch.
Rotor. He can't hear Rotor Ranch. He can't hear you, so it sucks. We have one-sided conversation going yet again. Me and you, and Tanner's along for the ride. He's like, I was saying, Tanner, that about it being like Broseph saying like Australians and New Zealanders, I guess is how you would say it, right? Are going to get very competitive. Kiwis are going to get very. So the Joeys and Kiwis are going to get thrown down into some competitive spec wing racing, is what he's thinking. And then that's why I was saying, then maybe the WRA turns into the global sanctioning body for that said sport, and then throw down a real true, like a world champ event.
That'd be awesome.
Hold the Worlds in Hawaii. That shit ain't happening. If we hold Worlds, and if WR were to hold it, it'd be in damn Vegas. That's where it would be, because we've already tested Vegas, and Vegas was fantastic. Great place to fly. Great bunch of guys out there, and I mean it's Vegas, so you have a lot of stuff to do at night.
Betting on the races.
Yeah, you can bet on the races. You can, and then the cool part I loved about it was the nightlife was cool. You go to the casinos, that's really cool. It's fun, and it's Vegas. But the flying, not just the racing, but then the freestyle places you can go. In the mountains, it's just fantastic.
Good proximity.
Yeah, man, it's awesome. You're all up down cliff faces and shit. It's crazy.
Ooh,
yeah. I'm just shocked that there's not that much coming out of Vegas with the amount of landscape they have out there. It's just beautiful. I mean, God.
Distraction.
What'd you say, bro?
There's too much distraction. Everybody's way too distracted.
There's too much distraction, he says. Too much. You're probably right. Shelby in Australia, they bet on everything. It is legal here. Well, I know in Vegas they'll do the same thing. They would probably do that if we were to book into, maybe say team up with a hotel and say we're going to stay here and this is where we're going to send all the pilots if we can. and they get a piece of the action. They can bet on him, bet on a horse, bet on a pilot.
A casino. We got to get a casino in on it.
Yeah, and then they can seriously just air it, somehow. If we live streamed it, and they can stream it right there into the old casino and bet away.
One of those people sitting at the slot machines watching ring racing as it goes by, and they're like, oh my god.
I look forward to it, so I'm gonna see what happens come Saturday. Tomorrow, I guess they're gonna have Andrew the pilot is possibly going to be doing live streaming and showing everything behind the scenes of their first race, so you'll be able to go check that out on their Facebook page. And I don't know if Jason is still in the Chatty Cathy land, and if he is, you can post that link up one more time where we can all go and get up on in that. We could hold a race at Sky Golf. The guys, I don't know what he's talking about right now. Matt Sloper saying something in the Chatty Cathy land and is confusing old Shelby over here, and that's not good. We don't want that. Marty's not here. I have no one. Marty, where are you?
He's outside doing a Benjamin Franklin with his Mavic.
Nice. Should have done the first, but you were absolutely right, man. He's doing Benjamin Franklin out there with that damn Mavic. He's up in the lightning storm. Are you up live? Are you going live? They can't see shit, man. Just post that shit live and I'll just yank it down. This is silly.
Can't see the light?
No, man, look. They can't see all that. It's a little teeny-ass screen.
Play some Michael Jackson and get it shut down.
I mean, look at that nonsense. You can't see shit. The reflection is too much. Oh, silly Marty. But he's parked it up there in here showing us the screen. And if he posts it live, which you can do easily with a button push, then I'll yank it and we can show it and we can watch. But what else would you have asked him, Broseph, besides what you've already said, if you were on and not having dinner with the family?
Did they have a timing system? Or they got like a legit timing system and everything set up?
Yeah, they have a timing system. Right? Nope, Tanner didn't hear that either. Forgot. Tanner didn't hear it either.
Did they put the layout?
Which timing system are they using?
Tanner asked which timing system. I don't know which timing system. I don't know if they're using, did they say lap timer?
Who interviewed these guys?
CBS or Immersion RC?
We have many timing systems, Jason says. So Jason's still in the Chatty Cathy land. So,
cool.
So he's still there. If you want to ask him questions now, do it. He's responding right away. He says immersion 8 something. So it says many times this immersion. Does that make sense?
Yep. That's what we use.
On live time. It's gonna be on live time, so that's what we use that as well. I know we do, right?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, that's the. Good luck, I guess. the best thing I can say. I hope you have a lot of knowledge and because it's a pain in the ass. It is a pain in the ass.
Race fan.
But everyone. So all right. So let's. Well, we're going to get back to that in a sec. What else did you want to ask him, Broseph? Because he's still there. He's pretty quick with response time. You got to think about.
Well, we covered how many days it was. What times they got times so we can do we have times that we can convey it to our time so we know the time difference from Australia? I don't really know what the time difference is.
I really don't know what the time difference is.
2:00 in the morning? Do I gotta wake up and set an alarm to catch the final?
What's the time difference in Australia?
Canberra, Australian Capital Territory, Australia is 14 hours ahead of Nightdale, North Carolina.
Okay, so it's 14 hours ahead of where we are on the East Coast. Did everybody hear what Miss Google said? Because that's what Miss Google said. Thank you, Miss Google. We'll give you an applause for that one. It will be Sunday here, so they're 14 hours ahead. They're already into Saturday, so they're going to be Sundays when they're doing it. So Sundays with the race technically. So yeah, there you go.
Saturday night around 10 o'clock is the race in our time.
Yeah, it sounds like it will be. I think you're right.
That's like Sunday morning their time.
14 hours ahead, 10. So that would be, be like noon. Yeah. That sounds about right. 10 o'clock evening tomorrow night is probably when we here on the East Coast time can catch it. We're going from 8 o'clock in the morning to 5 o'clock in the afternoon, their time.
Yep.
So, cool. James Omega's in the house. Time difference is like winter there. Not yet. It's, well, is it? Yeah, it is.
Make sure they post up a link in the Drone Hangar Facebook group if they're.
If you're part of
group, somewhere we can all kind of follow it.
Yeah, actually post that link up in the Drone Hangar group, and that way, correct. Brose was absolutely correct. Tanner, you wanted to, so we're gonna move on then, and everybody look forward to checking that races out. Man, his big thing is in the way. but I had to move it nonetheless. Let me see what are going on here. People are chatting. I'll check that later. But thank you very much. Thank you very much. What's that? We're getting a lot of thanks. Go ahead, Tanner.
I said you do like big things being in your way.
Oh, my gosh. That's why you tend to get around them. So you wanted to talk about something else, Tanner. So Tanner wants – can you hear him? Broseph?
Oh, yeah, I can hear him real good.
Okay, good. So Broseph can hear you. And
okay.
Yeah, he can hear you. So what did you want to talk about? You were talking about VTXs, or you were talking about channel. You were talking about some boring-ass shit again. But something that has to be addressed nonetheless, I'm sure, right?
Frequency management. The frequency management. And
So
it's because
I never see it being a problem.
The other day when I went to fly with some friends of mine.
I always go out when I'm flying with the group around here. I just tell them, this is the channel that I'm on. This is the channel I always run. It's a pain in the ass for me to get to my shit. So there you go. And I just anchor myself on that channel.
Do you remember what frequency it is?
5880. It's race band 7.
If I tell you I'm going to be like, I'm going to plug into F1.
You better be able to tell me the number.
No, you can't plug in
exactly.
You got to tell me the number. You got to make sure you know the number as well as the channel. I need to know the frequency.
I tell that to people all the time. I don't care what band and number it is.
Yeah, I got the number.
Tell me the frequency you're on so I can know how close we are.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the problem is when you're flying with newer guys in particular, and even some veterans who just don't, they don't pay attention as much. You get a lot of people who are just like, I'm on this frequency and channel. I'm like, all right, that doesn't help because we're on different frequency channels, and I'm on this band, you're on that band. I don't know how close we are.
I agree.
But
you got to know the numbers. You got to know the numbers so you know when that person utters out their number that how close you are, and you don't be stumped. But
if you're not at a field that already has a specific band plan, I'm thinking it probably just makes sense if people just start defaulting to race band, right? Because if you just say, all right, today we're on race band evens, we're on race band odds, whatever you want to do.
I don't see a problem with that. That's why it was me. Yeah. I mean, the whole idea, the whole concept was to have them on there.
Blitz
is 5760.
If you're on left hand, you're on odd. If you're on right hand, you're on even, or whatever you want to do. Some scheme like that, right? And then that way, you can fit more people in the air at once, and you're smooth sailing without people saying, I'm on. All you got to know is which channel you're on, because you're all on the same band.
So Panda, remember Tanner? Panda? You remember Panda? Mitchell?
Yeah.
Panda says, what's up, Panda? Panda says, Tanner, stop being a prima donna. So apparently you're being a prima donna, so stop being a prima donna. Everyone wants you to stop doing that. No. My group, I never had that. Those are old school days to me. Back in the day, that was an issue. We all were like, E, what, F? D, and then they had A's, and they had all that other bullshit going on. It was just nightmare.
Right.
I mean, that's old. That's like 4 years old. No, I don't have a problem with that anymore. That's not an issue anymore to me. Not an issue to me at races either. I think that's all been – it was all worked out. I never really had a problem.
So when it comes to a race, right, every so often we get shuffled. And when you get shuffled, it's more frustrating when you get shuffled to a new frequency and to a new channel and band. If you only get shuffled to a new channel, it's a lot faster to change that. So it's going to make it easier on the pilots in the pit to get ready and be on the right
We'll
stuff.
see. Now, 2020 season's rolling on us. This is the off season for wing racing here in the U.S., and we are getting, like we said before, getting ducks in rows and addressing all the topics and issues. And I know that will probably be the one the board will bring out and talk when they go through all the rules and everything, just to address, to refine everything. Because rolling out in the 2020 season, things are going to be polished, nice, new, and pretty. These are not my words. These are the words of the Chatty Cathy's calling you prima donna, drama queen.
All because you can't find your own, buddy.
Oh, shit. Ding, 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 ding. He's coming out swinging, folks. Going below the belt. What do you think are going to be the major obstacles, and I'll ask Tanner first, for the Australian group this weekend? What do you think is going to be something that they weren't planning for, but they're going to definitely have to maybe address or deal with, or something to that effect? Like something.
So this is their first event. It's going to be time management.
Management.
We've been to these events so many times, and it comes down to, the smoother you can get the event on, the better you can go. But we always underestimate how long it's going to take to do something.
I agree.
And we've done this before.
12 pilots is not too many, and if they get more, they get up to close to 15, 17, somewhere around there. That'll start stressing them a little bit. It seems like they have some background in quad racing, so that that'll aid them a little bit in that process. So that's a good
Almost
that's a good one to look out for. So time management. Bruce, what do you think? What's the main one?
I don't know. It's gonna be like the same thing with one day to do a race and 20 people. Definitely time, and then weather. I don't know what the weather's gonna be like.
Yeah,
so
I don't know what it's like down there either right now.
They might have some issues with the weather. I have no idea.
What do you hope they hope to come out of it? What do you think this?
I hope they have a fantastic time. I hope a lot of big smiles and fucking wings ripping around some cones or a gate or something, and
I hope they
we
post
get
it.
to see some. We get to see some guys, in a faraway place doing what we do and what we love to watch and what we love to get out and see. And it's growth, man. It's awesome. So I'm excited to check out the live stream tomorrow.
Right, Tanner. What do you think is going to be? What do you want them to achieve? What kind of things do you hope they find through this first experience?
I hope they increase the local interest, right? Because we want to see this thing grow, and if they can grow it locally, that's great for international growth.
Agreed. International growth. That's true. It's already growing, man. This is the year where it's just great. We've reached the stage at least. They're not. I don't think they're technically under the WRA at all. But to see,
but there's an official cutter in the UK, isn't there?
I don't know. I have to find out. I don't know. I have to find out one day I'll find out. What I'm getting at is, it's good to see that this is spreading. Now we're at the stage where it is going. It's now worldwide. It's now going around the world. It's now in Australia. I mean, 14-hour difference from where we're at. It's on the other side of the damn planet. So it has spread across the globe.
They're literally ahead of us.
Yeah, that's correct. Nice, Tanner playing the science game on us right there. They are literally ahead of us. Correct. So it's growing worldwide. I want to see, and then of course it's in Germany already. They have their wing racing group. They started back in April, I think it was. Yep. Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Yep. Rudiger had and his group are doing some Germany wing racing, which is really cool. So now you got it in Europe, you got it in Australia. So now we need it like in Asia and all over. It'd be really cool. We'll see what. And I bet you after this year, change is coming, and if people are really truly emulating the WRA, they're going to like what's coming then, and that's going to just help them. They don't have to go through all these years of, the heart. I don't say heartache, but just the tough trials. It's a lot. Panda IDRLC race next year? Question mark with thinking smiley faces. I don't know. Anybody else have thoughts on that one? Anyone want to poke that one? Anyone want to poke that with a stick? Go ahead, Tanner. Go ahead, Tanner. You said yes. What?
I'd love to go again. The conditions that we flew in were, they're shitty, but they're shitty for everyone. And regardless of that, I still had a great time seeing everyone and getting more stick time. So, if there's another opportunity to fly for money on the line, I'm totally down wherever it's going to be, whenever.
All right. So Tanner's like a yes. What about you, Broseph?
I would do it if IDRLC was putting on their own race and leaving the FPV WRA out of it.
Just be independent.
Yeah, I want to see what Dick Rod's got. We already know what Alex and Mark can do. Yeah,
well, now it's a new board too, so I agree with you on that. I agree. Like,
not to mention there was the shit that came out of it.
Go ahead.
Could have been all Dick Rods and not the FPV WRAs.
So. Bruce is throwing it down. He is not kidding around, kids. He is being for real. He is saying that IDRLC should do it on their own. They don't need WRA, or they should just do it on their own and see what you got. See if you can do it without them. And I think WRA should do the same thing. They should do it on their own. They should not do IDRLC. They should do their own thing. And those are topics. Those are for Wendy Williams' special segments on the Drone Hangar. What do you think about that one, though, to tease the Sunday? What do you think about that being one of the topics, about the WRA being running their own events, being independent? What do you think about that, Tanner?
I would be in favor of it if they can get their shit together. And,
what if they offer
contingent on that. But
what if they offer free breakfast?
Still on the stage of being small and growing, and when you're small, it doesn't hurt to partner with others to get a larger audience and increase awareness.
We're not small anymore. We got Australia, we got Germany, You know, we're not small anymore. We're big time now, baby.
I'm doing one for Anthony there. Anthony goes, IDRLC on Epstein's Island. That's right. It's the shit show, kids, where anything goes down in this show. This show tends to swerve left and right, north, south, east, and west, all over. Eventually, we get maybe to destination information. We don't promise shit on this show. We do on Sundays, though. We do on Sundays, though. That's the official show. That's the Drone Hangar. Those are the episodes you want to be at. We do get to destination information and have a lot of fun along the way. And that starts at 8:30 on Sundays. And don't forget, this weekend, we're going to have Mark Ashton back on. He's going to be talking about some more shit. And then we're going to have, well, some more people. We'll just find out who. But anyways, let's make sure that you're not. There you go. It may be a real thing. Any other questions, comments, or anything before we start wrapping up the show? Because we're coming to the bottom of the hour, and that's when I said I was going to be done. 9:30. And I'm not kidding, kids. I am not joking. We are not staying on all damn night. I am not here to entertain your asses forever. Give you an hour and a half of my time to whatever it is, hour and 38 minutes, and that's about it. You guys have anything else you want to add or say or can think of or anything?
I'm glad I made it home to get on for a little while.
Yeah, man, you were unbalancing the show without your presence here. That was definitely.
I am so bummed I missed the Australians. I really wanted to talk to those guys.
Well, they're going to be again. They're going to be.
I have to catch the live stream. I'm excited for them. I really.
Yeah.
They are. I've reached out to them a couple times, and they are really a cool bunch of guys. So I do wish the best for them this weekend. I hope they have a good time.
So
I know they're already in their weekend. So.
I'm gonna give you a little present. It's a little brain present. You know what I'm talking about. When you watch go back and watch it when we're done tonight, and I want you to think of one show, and the cast of characters, and then just think of this, and then watch the show, and then I want you to send me a response when you've watched the replay of this. Jersey Shore. That's all I got to say. Jersey Shore. That's all I got to say. You go and see that. You're going to say, oh, shit, yeah, he was right. I totally get it. But let's see. I don't really have anything more to add because we're really getting ready for Sunday's show more than anything. And that one is going to be a good one. Bros, if you have anything you want to add?
I'm good, brother. I'm glad I got on with everybody and got to laugh and have a good time and shoot the shit on the old shit show.
Yeah, it's an old shit show, man. We love it here. What about you, Tanner? You got anything you want to add or say before we cut you loose? Because, man, you've been on forever, dude.
Yeah,
you literally have been.
I want to give a shout-out to Vanguard. He recently posted that document on how to train better for SPEC wing racing.
Yep.
The
manifesto.
manifesto.
He did an excellent job with that. He was working on that for a while. He gave me a preview of it a little while ago. And I just want to say you guys should go check
Manifesto. It can be found on the FPVWRA Pilots Group page, or you can reach out to Vanguard Sean, and he'll send it to you via IM. He's not on tonight. Normally he's always on, but unfortunately tonight's not. It is Friday. It's the shit show. Not everybody shows up. That's why the numbers are half of what they normally are. But that's okay. Bros, if you want to sign us, Tanner, you want to say goodbye? Say goodbye.
Night, guys.
Night, guys. You got to come up with a damn ending or a phrase or a catchphrase, right, Marty? That's right. That's right. Right. Leaves us with just you, Bros, if you want to sign us off, because I think we're going to get going.
Okay, everybody.
Yeah,
it's the weekend.
It's the weekend.
Get your asses out there. Get some air therapy.
Damn
kill
right.
some batteries.
Yeah,
go
right.
break something. Have a good time. And think of me. I'll be working a half a day tomorrow, looking at the clouds, wishing I was up in the air. But fuck you all. Go have some fun. Life is better than the goggles.
Life's better than the goggles. We're going
We'll
to say,
think about you tomorrow.
Thank you, Broheem and Brosif. I'm going to let him go. He's out, brother. I'm going to hang up on him. And there we go. And that's just you and me. We're the last of the Mohicans, as they say. It's been great. I had fun. Did you have fun?
Hell yeah.
Did you record any of that?
Hell to you,
yes,
baby.
So where's this?
This show was lightning, man.
Where's this celebration? Marty got it. He got all the video. We're going to see it here later, so we'll be sure to share it in the Drone Hangar. Without it, I don't want to get copyright slammed on this one. This was a good show. I had a good time. I appreciate all the guys in Australia that came on the show and talked about their new event, or the new...
that is so cool.
What's that?
That we got bros out there in Aussie.
Oh, yeah, man. I think we'll get applause on that one again. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
A little, oh, yes. Totally agree. It's totally, I think it's awesome. It's
I can't wait to see the race.
I do. I can't either. Tomorrow night is when we figure it out. 10 o'clock, I think, is when we can start watching it.
Damn.
Well, they're 14 hours ahead of us.
I know.
So they're literally ahead of the game. And we'll be able to watch it. And I'm not going to be here watching it, but I'm going to watch it on my phone in my house, in my skivvies. Probably eating some chicken wings. He's probably doing some shit like that. I promise you. And you don't want to see any of that. I know you do. Nobody does. Not even my wife.
Well, you'll be sure to post it someday.
I can do what?
You'll be sure to let us see it.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I will. I'll be able to share it out, and I'll use Spammer 5000 if need be. Make sure everybody goes and watches it and checks it out.
Eating wings, watching my Aussie boys.
Yeah, eating wings and watching wings. Race is what I'm going to be doing tomorrow night. Then, don't forget, Sunday is the official Drone Hangar show. This one we're going to have Mark Ashton on again. He's going to talk about some more things pertaining to the WRA that are very imperative for all wing racers in the U.S. that are going to be racing in the 2020 season. It is very important that you make sure to come and see. So he will be. Yeah, we got it all nice. We got it going on for Sunday for sure. We got some other guests. We want to keep them hidden until I get confirmation on everything. But then the following weekend we'll have the guys from Australia back on and to give us a recap of their event from tomorrow. And that's about it.
Damn right. Be there or don't be there.
Sometimes, man, I really worry about you and the amount of medication you don't take. All right, we're out, guys. It's been fun again. We love you. As always, remember, we'll get you some of that. We're out.